Hello everyone, for today's magic card trick tutorial, I thought it'd be neat to share with you a nice and easy way on how to find a selected card that a spectator really does have a free choice at picking. It uses a method that's been around for a long time, but this way is kind of different because you can have the spectator do all the work and they can even shuffle the deck a few times, completely losing their card in the deck where you really don't know where it is, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have a spectator select a card by just dealing out any number of cards, and then once the spectator tells you when to stop, you're gonna stop at whatever card they tell you to stop at, you're gonna look at it, and then you're gonna bury it in the deck, and then have the spectator either do this and then shuffle the deck, they can shuffle the deck, or if they don't know how to shuffle, you can shuffle the deck, once or twice, really doesn't matter, okay? So now you're gonna have a spectator select a card. They'll deal down any number of cards, and whenever they feel like stopping, let's say they stop here, they're gonna look at that card. And trust me, I'm not looking at this card, so this is and I'm gonna explain how to do this trick. So they remember this card, they pick it, you lose it somewhere in the deck, and then they can shuffle the deck, or you can shuffle the deck if they don't know how to shuffle. So they're gonna have to give it two nice ripple shuffles, if they want. And then you can just do the magic tap, and now you're gonna find their card. And this is an easy way of how to find a card, and this is, like I said, for beginners if you're just starting out in Magic. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at the cards, and you can even, if you do the Geiger counter card trick, you can use that for this too, but you're gonna know that they selected the King of Hearts right here, okay? Now there's a way to, you know how to do it, and it's really amazing because you shuffle the cards. But before I show you how to do it, please, as always, like and subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate it. It really helps this channel out. I'd also like to give a shout out to my channel members. I really appreciate you guys. And if you're looking to support this channel by becoming a channel member, you can do that all through YouTube in the links below. And now a message from not David Copperfield.
I am not David Copperfield, but I do want you to visit thebestmagicshop.com for awesome new magic tricks, accessories, and more, all at a good price. That's thebestmagicshop.com.
Okay, easy way to find a card. Now, the tutorial. So you have your deck set up by just picking any suit that you want. So you're gonna remove all the cards from a particular suit, and in this case, I used the hearts. So we'll remove all 13 heart cards from the deck. Okay, that should be 13. And you're gonna place these on top of the deck. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Okay, so we have all the hearts, okay? And you don't have to put them in any order, just remove the hearts. Put them on top of the deck, and that's how you start the trick. Now you can do a false cut if you know how to do that, which is just, taking cards, off the top, dropping them in your hand, and just dropping the bottom stack, and then dropping these on top. That'll maintain, those 13 cards on the top, okay? Or you can do a false Hindu shuffle, which is just taking at least the 13, if not more, cards off the top, dropping them in your hand, and then Hindu shuffle the remaining cards, but maintaining a break. And this is kind of exaggerated, so maintain a break to where those top cards at, and then repeat with doing another Hindu shuffle, maintaining that break, and then just pulling the cards off the top, dropping them, pulling off the top until you get to that break, drop those cards, and then just drop those remaining cards on top, and then that'll maintain all 13 cards on top, okay? So there's all the 13 hearts, and they're all on top. Now the order of the hearts doesn't matter, because when you explain to the spectator what you're gonna do, you're just gonna deal down just a few cards, however many you want, just as long as it's not more than 13. You say you're gonna look at one card, and this is the one that you look at and you remember, so this is gonna be the Ace of Hearts, and this is gonna be your key card. So this is the key card method, but it involves shuffling, so that's why you have to do the 13 cards. But just remember your key card that you come to. In this case, it'll be the Ace of Hearts. You place that so it's back on top of the deck. So now you have the Ace of Hearts on top, and if they stop you at the first card, you know they have the Ace of Hearts. So it really doesn't matter what, how many times you shuffle from there, etc. You know that they picked the Ace of Hearts. But say they don't stop you on the first card, they go down, and they have to stop within that 13 cards, or it's not going to work. So let's say they stop you here, okay? And then that's just using your, magic ability to get them to stop on the first 13 cards. Say, deal out anywhere between, 5 and and 15 cards, and usually they'll stop between less than 13. So they pick this card, the Jack of Hearts. Now you take whatever card, wherever they stopped at, place it on top of these cards, pick this packet up and place them on top, and what that does is get the Ace of Hearts right next to the card that they picked, okay? So the Ace of Hearts is your key card. You don't know what card they picked. You can shuffle the cards once and turn the cards over, spread them, and reveal their card, or you can do it twice, okay? Usually 2 is the max. And then when you spread the cards out, what you're looking for as the magician is the Ace of Hearts. Now you know that that's your key card, and then the card to this side of the Ace of Hearts, the next heart, will be the one that they looked at, okay? So now, because you shuffled the deck, there's no real, all the Ace of Hearts are not all together, like as when you started, so it looks like just a regular mixed deck, and so you know that you're looking for your key card. In this case, it's the Ace of Hearts. It could be any one of the hearts, and then the next heart to it is the Jack of Hearts, and that would have been their card that they stopped on, okay? It works every time. It's kind of self-working after you have the setup. Now, like I said, you can do the Geiger counter card, which is if you had like a joker, you would make the Geiger counter sound and do it, like this, and then when you get to around their card, you just kind of hold the card tighter and it makes a heavier clicking sound, and then you can do it by elimination, and there's a Geiger counter tutorial, and then you can find their card that way if you wanted to do the Geiger counter card this way too. But that's just an easy way on how to find a selected card that the spectator can actually do all the work, and it's good because normally in a key card method you really can't shuffle the deck because you're just placing the key card on top of their selected card. But this way, with the setup of all the hearts of one suit, then you're able to shuffle the deck twice so it looks like they're completely mixed up and there's no way you can know how to do it, okay? So that's an easy way on how to find a selected card. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I do respond to comments, and make sure you have that bell notified on so whenever I post a new tutorial, you get notified of when a new tutorial comes out, okay? Hope you like it, and until next time.